My guest today is Matthew Bizoe, and he is at the Krasl Art Center. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Johnny. It's always nice to see you, especially on a sunny day like what we have today.
Absolutely a great day and great things happening at the Krasl. I know you guys keeping yourself very busy with a lot of different events and programs and getting ready for the summer. But where shall we begin on some of the cool things happening at Krasl?
Well, I think first we have to talk about our family days and family nights in the community. We are actually celebrating Earth Day with art making at the Benton Harbor Public Library on Wednesday, April 12th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. If you are a fan of Studio Ghibli like I was and you just loved Spirited Away, you're not going to want to miss this event where you have art making inspired by that studio and their connection with nature. So once again, that's at the Benton Harbor Public Library on Wednesday, April 12th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. And then you're also going to want to make sure you do show up to our May Family Day and Family Nights on Wednesday, May 10th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. We will be having our family night at the Benton Harbor Public Library. And then on Saturday, May 13th from 11 Day at Krasl Art Center, and you can sign up for our email updates and follow us on social media to learn more about what those topics are going to be. But we're very excited to be offering these free art making projects to the community.
Yeah, these are really great. The chances for the whole family to enjoy art and different things to do, and a lot of good activities to do. The next, you mark your calendars for those dates, and then you're good to go.
Exactly.
What's next?
So we are very excited. You mentioned that it's quite busy at Krasl right now. We're actually installing our next exhibition. Andy Sweet South Beach opens officially on Saturday, April 15th, but you are going to want to come to Krasl Art Center on Friday, April 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. We are going to have live music by steel drummer Steve Butters. We have snacks from Bistro on the Boulevard. We are inviting you to come dressed up in 70s inspired beach resort wear. Because Andy Sweet photographed just people living their best life in South Beach, Florida. So you see all different kinds of people there. He primarily worked with his Jewish elders in a retirement community there. So we see a lot of really flamboyant and glamorous retired citizens enjoying their beach time. So we're taking inspiration from that, and we're very excited to welcome this photography exhibition. So once again, that's opening on Friday, April 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. And there are just so many other ways you can engage with this exhibition. We have our Coffee with a Curator event on Thursday, April 12th. Or excuse me, April 20th at 12 p.m. There's a lot of numbers there. But that is when our curator, Tammy Fawver, will be walking through the exhibition, talking about a bit of its history and some providing more context to it. But if you want even more context than what Tammy has, you're going to want to head down to our film screening at the Vickers Theater. They're showing The Last Resort, which is all about this photography project. And that's on Sunday, May 7th at 1 p.m. That's also another free event, but we want to make sure we have enough chairs set aside for you. So you want to register for that at krasl.org.
Is there going to be sand in the gallery to kind of get people into the beach vibe?
You know, we don't have sand, but we do have a nice photo backdrop that is a sandy beach that looks like one of the photographs that are on view. So, you know, we got to be mindful of our HVAC system and make sure our facilities guy likes us still at the end. He just had to patch a bunch of holes from Nathaniel Stern's exhibition. So no sand this time, but we are inspired by the sand. And I know I'm heading down to the beach after seeing these great images of people enjoying the ocean.
Yeah, that's so great. And especially having the Silver Beach not too far away from Krasl as well. It gets you into the summer vibe for sure, and a great thing to check out. And I'm sure the photos are fantastic, and looking forward to see more of that. And like you said, some of those other great events that are going to be happening around that. Another big event I know you guys are very big into is the Krasl Art Fair, and really also the Krasl Art Center. What really helps drive events like that and programs and things are the volunteers that make that stuff happen. You really wouldn't be able to do many of the things you do at Krasl without the people that take a little bit of their time to help you out, right?
100%, Johnny. And actually, April is Volunteer Appreciation Month, and there's actually a formal week of it. So if you have volunteered with Krasl Art Center, or you want to volunteer with Krasl Art Center, we have sent some. Our volunteer coordinator Larissa has reached out, and there's a couple of special invites out there. Volunteer Appreciation Week is April 16th through 22nd. So if you have volunteered, if you're thinking about volunteering, now is a great time. It's a great time to get involved anytime, but we are so fortunate to have volunteers who work at Krasl's front desk, who work as docents, who help make art activities for our Family Days and Family Night programs, for Martin Luther King Day, for Juneteenth, for the art fair, for all different kinds of ways. Krasl Art Center is not a very big staff, and we would not be able to do the work and have the impact in our community if it wasn't for the wonderful, amazing volunteers that we get to work with every day. So if you're just new to the area, if you're retired and looking for something to do, if you're just looking to meet some new cool people, I definitely want to encourage you to stop by Krasl Art Center maybe on April 14th and see what we're about at that exhibition opening. You'll see a ton of volunteers in action there. And so from my lips, but also from everyone here at Krasl Art Center, if you volunteered with us one time, if you volunteer with us all the time, we just want to say thank you. We appreciate having you here. It's not lost on us how vital you are to our organization. And we just thank you for sharing your journey with us and helping us spread the word about artwork in the community.
That's so awesome. Yeah. So, like you said, that Volunteer Appreciation Month happening in April, but also that week, the 16th through the 22nd. Like you said, some good things happening, good opportunities for people to see the great work that you do and see how they can be a part of that as well. Now, you mentioned what's going on in the main gallery as far as exhibitions go. What about some of the other spaces within the Krasl? I know the lab is another cool spot for people to see new, exciting things. What's going on over there?
Yeah, so I am so intrigued by this next exhibition coming to the lab. So it's Murat Paransky's Excursions. He is an artist who and a researcher, really. His family fled Ukraine during the Chernobyl disaster. And so this exhibition is really about his what's it like, inherited memories, I think is what he calls them, where he had heard these stories from his family, and he has created research and projects all around that specific event in our history. So he's not only looking at that event, but he's also looking at how the world responds to other global disasters and crises. So and like just seeing some of the works, he has these really cool table that's pixelated. He has other objects that are used in nuclear facilities that can maybe add a little bit more tangibility to something that happened, I think coming up on 40 years ago now. So that exhibition, it's a little bit of a different vibe than Sunnyside Beachside photos, but I really love the contrast that's going to happen between the two exhibitions. Murat's work is on view April 22nd, and we're doing another open lab artist talk with him on Friday, April 21st from 6 to 8 p.m. Murat's going to be there. We're going to get to hear from him in a bit more about his process and his story that's about the artwork that is on view in the lab.
That is really cool, really exciting stuff, and to hear the stories and to hear all that. And I love the contrast of things in the lab and the things in the gallery. Sometimes you have things that make sense to work together, but it all works together in the end because all great artists and great stories being told at the Krasl Art Center. So that's really cool to go and check out. Anything else you'd like to add? I know you guys, like we said, very busy.
We just have so much stuff. We do want to give a big shout out to the Box Factory and our friends with Barry and Risa. The middle and high school community show is on view. You are going to be able to see that artwork through April 30th, and there is a reception on Thursday, April 20th to 6 to 8 p.m. Go visit our friends at the Box Factory and support these young artists. It is so wonderful to see all of the student shows, but I know my partner teaches at a high school, so I love going to see work that their students have created. So you want to go check that out at the Box. And then the other thing that I want to shout out is just, you want to save the date. May 19th and 20th, Krasl is throwing our Mishmash Market. This is going to be an estate level sale. We're giving tours of our property. We have a second office building that I work out of. And you're going to be able to We're doing this big studio update. We just have a lot of stuff that
Mhm.
we got room for the new. So it's a great time to come out and support Krasl Art Center. Sales are supporting these studio renovations that we're doing, and also just find some really fun things, including art, furniture, office supplies. There's just so much stuff there. I'm so excited to begin photographing it. So pay attention to our social media and you'll see some of these great finds. And then come on down and hang out with us on March 19th or May 19th and 20th.
That's awesome. The Mishmash Market. I love it. It's great stuff happening. So many things that we talked about here, Matthew, so many dates and places and things to go to enjoy great art with the Krasl Art Center. How do we keep track of all the crazy stuff that you guys have going on?
Well, if you want direct links to everything we talked about today, head over to our contact section at krasl.org. That's where you're going to be able to sign up for their email updates and get those direct links to all this information. And then, of course, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Just search for Krasl Art Center. That's Krasl. And then visit us at 707 Lake Boulevard in St. Joseph, or head to our website, krasl.org.
Awesome, Matthew. Always good to talk with you. Thank you so much.
Great talking to you, Johnny.